116 to brag on my king. It is 116, Romans 116. We talk about him daily cause he run this thing. Can I do it? Can I do it? Yeah.
Hello, pretzels, and welcome back to the tripod. We're here once again for your ear holes, for your eye holes, basically your holes, to entertain y'all. And we're going to kick things off with the A show. It's NXT. The Street Man versus Grayson Waller kicks things off. Grayson on the mic says, "Y'all are losers supporting losers." Solo shuts him up. Solo in control of the match to start. Grayson tears off the turnbuckle pad while he's in a Samoan drop setup. Grayson being dominated here. He finally gets some offense in by stomping toes. Commercial picture-in-picture, Grayson able to get the upper hand. Crowd is all over Waller. Waller tries the roll-through stunner, and Solo counters into Samoan drop. Waller lures Solo to run into exposed turnbuckle. Roll-through stunner. Waller wins. Immediately after this, Tony D and family are interviewed and back, and Tony D expects to walk out as the North American Championship tonight, or there will be hell to pay. Sticks the Street Man, Grayson Waller, kick off NXT. What'd you think?
Good match. I know we've talked about it. Like when you see guys that wrestle with no boots, it's like, why don't people take more advantage of stomping on their feet? Well, Grayson Waller in true heel form, he did it. And I know we give Brody King a lot of slack because of how much he's got his like knees all tapered. Is Solo kind of getting in that territory too? Because just looking at that, man, he's got a lot of wrapping around his knees.
He's got masking tape. He's got duct tape. He's got fucking cartoon.
His knee pads look super thick. But it wasn't a bad match. I mean, obviously this is possibly what they're going to be going with for Solo for a little while till they get the North American Championship picture sorted out. But I wasn't mad at it. It was a pretty good match to start NXT off with this week.
And then the Tony D segment, if he doesn't become champion, it'll be hell to pay.
This is what we've been talking about. What we were wanting. We wanted more of the cracks in the family showing through and the possible shenanigans that would happen between the two families, and it just kind of a little bit of an appetizer to what we would get throughout the rest of the night.
That's right. Cesar, the Street Man, has got masking tape, he's got duct tape, he's got flypaper tape wrapped around his feet, kicking off the night against Grayson Waller. What'd you think?
I don't know who the fuck Grayson Waller is. I don't know how the fuck you're saying that. But I go by braids. I go by my man Grayson Waller. It's Waller because he can't say R's because he's British. Shit is the funniest shit ever. Every time he says it, boy.
He's Australian, right?
Yeah, some shit like that. My man Wade with the fade always calls him Grayson Waller. But no, yeah, the Street Man's got to be taped up, man. You know what the street does to you? The street is hard, man. The street ain't forgiving. This nigga out here in the jungles of Hawaii, calling everybody oos, fucking hoes up, beating bitches on top of cars, and then fucking their women on the back of the trunk. And he out here probably barefooted in the wild, like a feral jungle cat, as a Street Man is. You know what I'm saying? Can't afford Kevlar. Probably been shot 4 or 5 times. Probably been shot in the knee. The only reason we make fun of Brody Lee, because that thick neck cracker, because he's like 400 pounds and 380 of it is from the waist up.
Well, Brody Lee's dead, so big ups to Brody Lee.
Brody Lee, sorry, Brody Lee. Over this thick neck Brody King. I don't care what it black magic cracker shit, thick neck cracker. He's 380 pounds from the waist up with his toothpick legs because they skip leg day over there across the pond, just like these cracker ass Americans do sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he's got all them fucking knee pads and he's gonna bust the knee out because he's got to haul that big torso around. But yeah, Street Man just had some boots, he'd be all right. But he don't want to wear boots. He wants you to smell the street. He kicks you in the face. Smell the asphalt. Smell the years of him running from the law. And stomping crackers, the blood and teeth on the bottom of his feet. That's what Street Man does to your crack ass. But yeah, this was a good match. Grayson Waller with a little sneaky with the turnbuckle. And then, use that to get the dub. He's got to find a way to win. The Street Man was whooping his monkey ass all up and down that ring. But yeah, it was a great opener. I wasn't mad at two guys who are professionals, know what they're doing, hyped up to the crowd. It was good shit.
And then the Tony D segment with the family.
I don't care about this shit.
Up next, JD McDonough or the Irish Ace is coming soon. Jordan Devlin has been future endeavored. Caden and Katana versus those Spanish chicks, Leon and Valentina. A unique double team elevated X Factor by the Spicy Snizitas. Katana and Caden pick up the win with their double team finisher. Wesley comes out in ring on mic. He crying. He giving his story. Trick out, talks his talk, tells him to shut up. They tippy-toeing around the Carter subject. Trick Willie will face Afro Jack on his time. Butter Putty vid about how much she hates Sleepy Chew. Stay away from me, you Peter Pan reject. Cesar, your thoughts on Irish Ace? His name has changed. It's JD McDonald's. I don't know what the fuck it said.
Cracker, I don't know how he expects to drive his stupid ass from Ireland or whatever to America. I'm pretty sure there's, I don't know, is there an ocean or something he's got to cross? I mean, I ain't never seen no intercontinental bridge yet. So, I mean, that could be on me. I don't know. Maybe Trump did get that through because he didn't finish his wall or whatever. Maybe he built an intercontinental bridge from Ireland to Florida. The fuck if I know. But maybe he'll put this shit on a plane because he came from his penthouse all the way up in Ireland. I don't know how much the Ireland dollar goes to the American dollar. I don't know. Maybe he'll put it on a plane. But anyway, he's got a stupid last name now. Nobody cares. Why keep JD from Jordan Devlin and then call him JD McCullough Cracker McIrish? I don't know. I ain't got time for that shit. Sure, but you're coming to NXT. You're a great wrestler. Nice to see they're keeping the farm system through. They're treating NXT UK like black and gold NXT. Then you can graduate to NXT 2.0 and then sometime then get called up to the main roster.
Unless you're BJ. No.
Unless you're, well, I don't know. I mean, because remember, Ivy Nile was over there for a couple weeks.
Caden and Katana versus Leon and Valentina.
Yeah, them Spanish bitches was out there, not to call them hoes, no pedos. No Spanish bitch. I said it. Not to call them that, but they was out there doing their thug thizzle. But we all know old thick butt and old skinny toothpick was gonna get this dub because they're on a roll now. They're one of the top tag women in that division. If they're gonna keep the tag titles relevant, they gotta keep feuding with somebody. And they already got a feud with Toxic A. So I thought it was a good match. Old girl was showing that she could sell the big one and the small one, getting it in. And great tag team work. Yeah, they hit that little finisher jank and then start, dancing in the ring, shaking that ass. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what I like to see on my TV. Woman shaking ass. Need more of that. On my what's her name? Katana was, I don't know what she was shaking. But that other bit, yeah, she had ass. She was shaking it on that TV. Damn right.
Butter Putty and Wendy Chu's feud continues.
Yep, sure does.
Sticks, what do you think of Jordan Devlin's name change?
You mean Salty McCrackerson? Yeah, he's gonna get his he's gonna ride his boat car across the sea to get to Florida. So that was nice to see. Women's tag match, it was pretty good. I mean, Caden and Chance, they look strong, but the other girls got some moves in. They look like they've got a pretty good future. And Butter Putty and Sleepy Chew, well, maybe we're going to get that pillow fight we've been waiting for at a Great American Bash, maybe.
Great American Gash. No. Up next, it's Roddy and Damon versus the Brown Order. The Tony D theme. Stacks and Two Dimes are with them. What the fuck? Does he get fired? He's still not fired.
Wade still taped.
Wade upset that the Creeds think they are the leaders of the Diamond Mine. Brown Order taking out Damon. Roddy slap motivates Damon. Great wrestling match, but thanks to a 2 dimes mishap, tripping Del Toro with the crowbar, Roddy takes out Del Toro for the win. We then get a Super Eichner interview backstage. Ike Manjiro questions if he is style strong.
Oh, man, Iko's got to
What'd you think? Roddy and Damon versus the Brown Order.
Good match. I mean, I think we don't get to see him very often, but Brown Order tag team's really good. And Damon and Roddy, I mean, we all know Roddy can go, so it's just pretty much to see how much Damon's going to be able to hold up. Looks like he's going to hold up pretty good. Maybe we're on a collision course for the Creeds versus Damon and Roddy for the titles, and we finally get the implosion of Diamond Mine. And Giovanni Vinci and Ike Man backstage. Well, I mean, style, you know, Vini Vidi Vici, his Italian style coming against, you know, strong style. They're going to clash sometime, but I mean, Super Eichner should make this maybe a 3-minute match and hit back to that to the Porsche he's got parked out back and go back down to the club and pick up some chicas. So, but well, I guess we're gonna get that here next week or a couple weeks. So continue the role for Mr. Eichner.
After he wins, he's going to the Vini Vici Cantina. No, Cesar, your thoughts? Roddy and Damon versus the Brown Order.
Yeah, Roddy out here slapping black ass like it's fucking Django again. Out here thinking he can just come around here, got his own personal tag slave. I'm gonna slap him and get all mad. Get angry, Negro. Get angry and start rolling out. Man, what the fuck tag team man? You ain't gotta slap these crackers in the face. But you know, Roddy's Roddy, gotta do what he's gotta do. Yeah, we all know the cocaine cowboys can go. We all know Elgato got the moves in the ring. And then yeah, they're causing tension with Stacks and 2 Dimes, who, I mean, you know, they taped the shows, so you know, Cracker was still employed when they taped the shows. I mean, he's gone now. Gone now, children. But yeah, it was a great match. I thought it was real good. And yeah, Roddy picking up some dubs. Well, I mean, come on, we all know, you know, Elgato don't get that many wins. They have like 3 total. I think they get 1 a year. This one just won't hit. So I was fine with that. And what was next?
Looks like Super Eichner's first rival is going to be Ike Manjiro.
Oh, Cesaro? Yeah, man, Cesaro out here with his fucking suit and his bald ass head, strongman styling. Yeah, old watered down, you know, Cesaro H2Ho. That's what I like to call him. He old watered down Cesaro here. I ain't mad at him though. Still great in the ring. I guess he was talking his talk. Then yeah, I mean, we all know each man come on. He got these tight ass suits. He getting him and Seth Rollins going to the same suit designer. I mean, they got to shop at the same shop. They be getting these tight ass suits. You know you'd wear that shit, man, Greer. Seth Rollins told you he'd buy you a suit. And you went there.
Your mind. Seth Rollins is the drip king. Ikemen looks like he buys his suits from the sweatshop that they're made in Taiwan.
It's the same place. It's just they just charge more for Seth Rollins because he white.
Seth Rollins got the better
it's his cousin's shop. That's his cousin's shop. I be making Seth Rollins suits, and Ikemen's like, "Hey man, I'm not paying wholesale, nigga." He's like, you know, I'm gonna slap your mama with this egg roll if you charge me more than $39.95 for this suit. And then he's got to charge Seth Rollins like $3,000. You know you'd wear one of Seth Rollins suits. You know, that's what you need.
Apollo's
you need for your wedding anniversary. Walking out like Seth Rollins.
Apollo's cinematic journey continues. He's searching for his accent. Save some dude from being jumped. Toxic A are out. Wade has a bottle of Sex Panther on his desk.
I seen it.
65% of the time.
It works every time. Every damn time.
Gigi getting chance. Mandy hating on Roxy. Gigi hating. JC2 hating on Cora. JC with her Benny and June looking ass. Roxy and Cora interrupt. Roxy wants to tag titles. Katana and Kaden. Yeah. Interrupt, and they want to tag titles too. A brawl ensues. Refs with boners out to separate them. Trick and Mello are interviewed. Mello bragging and reached for a fist bump. Trick left him hanging. I couldn't stop because he went like this, and Trick was like, "Yo, man, what's a motherfucker?" And Mello was just like, just left him out there hanging in the wind. They're hyped for the main event, but I digress. Cesar, what do you think of these fucking Apollo cinematic segment thing?
What the nigga think he is? You think he Denzel? What's that movie, The Equalizer? You walking around writing in his diary? Huh?
Stick said that last week.
Is that what you said last? I didn't watch the full thing last week.
How dare you?
That nigga think he the Equalizer. Walking around here, imagining beating people up. They going around beating people up. Nigga, you famous on TV. You think these niggas can't call the law? Apollo trash whooped my ass in the back alley. I know where he works, and he gonna be in the performance center on Tuesday at 8 o'clock. All the law. Well, this nigga just gonna walk around in Florida in the middle of June with a leather ass coat, fully dressed, with full jeans on and a t-shirt and a fucking leather ass coat. And then the nigga had the shit, had the book. He got a book like this. Nigga hold the book. That ain't no leather coat in the world. Got pockets that big, and the nigga just went, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Nigga, that book look like a Harry Potter book. What leather coat you know can fit a Harry Potter book in the fucking pocket? Man just slapped it in there and then went to roll ass down the damn highway to beat up, to save some nerdy guy. That nigga should have had a pistol. It's Florida. Florida man's out there. Shoot them 3 motherfuckers. Then, you call the street man to clean it up, because that's what he does. He cleans it up because he's the street man. He's like, don't worry about it. I'll hide the bodies. I've done this before. I'm the street man. Or you just call the street man to kill him and then hide the bodies, because he's just going to call some other niggas, some Samoans, because you know what it stands for. And then they going to get rid of the shit. But yeah, the goddamn Equalizer. This nigga think he did.
Toxic A segment with the brawl with all 6 women.
Yeah, I don't know how old Sick Vic was quiet, because Wade was probably beating his meat under the desk the whole time. And he started off the segment. He said, don't worry, Wade. Get tight. I was like, God damn, Wade got his dick out. He just knew Toxic A was coming down the ramp. He got his dick out. Toxic A walking down. Yeah, crowd can't Gigi. They looking at a butt. I mean, that's all we'll be here for. Yeah, Mandy talking some dumb shit. Well, they all was. Who cares? But yeah, then we got these other 4 hoes fighting for the chance to fight Toxic A. Great American bash that ass. So whoever wins, probably be a good match. I don't know. But I guess you gotta have Kate and them win, because like, what the fuck is Mandy gonna do? She just not gonna have a match at the Great American Bash of the ass. She's gonna be out there looking slutty as per usual, helping them win the tag titles. I don't know, but it was a good segment. But yeah, this cracker think he the Equalizer, and Wade put on the Sex Panther and jerking his meat under the desk.
Trick and Mello interviewed.
Oh yeah, these motherfuckers. What that cracker say last week? He said, I don't care if it's 4 quarters. I don't care if it's 4 quarters, 2 dimes, 3 pennies, 8 nickels. These crackers, them crackers, Trick me firing this bullshit off, man, all the time. So yeah, they're great. Yeah, left Mello hanging. Crackers still ain't got no shirt on. They only wear shirts when they come to the ring to wrestle. I don't get this shit. I don't get it myself, but yeah, it's funny as shit. But yeah, left that cracker hanging. That shit was hilarious. But yeah, they're always good together on the mic. Nothing wrong goes wrong when they're out there.
Sticks, Apollo Equalizer, trash segments. What do you think?
Got another part. We got another trailer for the reboot of the Equalizer, so I wasn't mad at that. Man, I don't know. Are we getting a reboot of the Equalizer, or is it like a prequel? Is it like the Journal of Denzel? Is this what we're gonna get? Like, we gonna get Equalizer, Denzel's Journal. I mean, I don't know if we're getting that, or the book, because the book of Denzel. But I agree with Cesar. Like, this man's carrying around a Harry Potter novel that he's working on And he's trying, and you just see before he just steps in a coat and he takes off. Like, there ain't no pocket in that coat, man. Come on now. It's like there's no North. That ain't a North Face leather jacket. That ain't no Columbia Northern. That ain't no Colombian jacket. I mean, come on now. And
well, hold on. We've seen Apollo completely dry at the entrance ramp and then drenched in sweat when he gets into the ring. This motherfucker was completely dry, like Cesar said, the whole segment wearing a leather jacket in humid ass Florida. This motherfucker don't have one bead of sweat. He's over there punching people in the face and standing there fully clothed. The fuck NXT. But I digress. Sticks, Toxic A, and the Cluster Sniz.
Yes, we had a butt meat buffet and 2 minutes in heaven for Wade. So that was a nice little segment. We're obviously either going to get a number one contenders match, or maybe we'll just get frisky and we'll have a 3-way tag team title match. Don't know. I ain't going to be mad at it regardless. And Trick and Mello. And Mello. I didn't know if he left him hanging or if Mello was holding like a fake microphone for Trick, because he had asked him about going out and interrupting earlier in the night. So I didn't know if he was holding a microphone or if Trick left him hanging. I mean, Trick left him hanging. You can't do that to the A-Champ. So, but I mean, also too, the A-Champ shouldn't be interviewing Trick. I mean, it should be the other way around. Trick should be holding a microphone for Mello, but wasn't mad at it. I mean, he said something to him about Legado, and he's like, Legado? You mean El Dorado? So he popped that off. That was pretty good, but wasn't bad. I mean, not too bad segments.
We got a quick segment of Indy and that smart bitch bickering. I didn't really care. And then we had Fine Cameron Grimes versus Hard or R. I'm not sure. Still not sure.
I figured it out.
Hold on a second. Oh, yeah. Go for it, Cesar. Go for it.
I figured it out.
Wait, tell me about the match, too, because I didn't take any notes on it.
What? The match with one of the Hard R's?
I just put Cave In for the win. And
Jesus Christ, you missed a good-ass match.
Sportsmanship afterwards. Future stable?
The fuck is wrong with you?
Hold on. Go ahead and wax poetic.
All right. Well, first of all, yeah, nobody cares. Well, that math bitch, yeah, nobody cares about that bitch. Yeah, Indy's out there. So I figured it out. You cannot separate it. They're only the Hard R's if they are together. When they are separate, it's kind of like Voltron or like Power Rangers. When they're separate, it's like, you call them what their name is, but when they're together, that's when they're Voltron. You know what I mean? So it's like the red cat, blue cat, yellow cat. So you call them Blade or Kofi or whatever the fuck. When they wrestling in the ring together, that's when they are the Hard R's. That's when they get
the black version of Voltron.
Niggatron, shut the fuck up. I'm talking here. So
that's the name of the episode, by the way. That's the name of the episode.
So,
yeah, I'll get taken down immediately.
You gotta put some apostrophes and signs in it. Yeah. You put an @ sign, an apostrophe, you know what I'm saying? An exclamation point. Just put the N-A-Tron. Yeah. Good. That's good shit right there. Gold, baby. Gold, Jerry. So yeah, they're only the Hard R's when they're together. One is not hard, one is not R. Pause. Because you can't just be calling a man
Wonder
hard.
Twins unite. No.
Yeah, you can't just be calling a man hard in the ring. Pause. So they are the Hard R's when they are together. They are their real slave names when they are
It was Idris Sanofi. I know that.
Yeah, that's his slave name. That nigga, well, he probably was born with that shit, to be honest with you.
They'll change it.
But anyway, this was a good ass match. What you mean? Didn't take no notes. Fuck out of here. Old Cameron Grimes look all half defeated and crying, like Bretsky last year on a losing streak. And he came out there. He was fighting old Crocker, and they were giving each other shots. And he was doing the Daniel Bryan kicks, and that's when what's his name, Dofe, whatever the fuck his name is. Man, he was powering up. Oh, he was feeling the spirit. He was feeling the spirit of 3,000 niggas dead in the cotton field, and he was eating them kicks. They was old man. He was just like, kick me again, bitch. Kick me again. I've been hit with like whips and chains, and Django never came to free me. out of this fucking cotton field I'm stuck in with my brother back here. Man, he felt the power of 1776. I seen it, man, Griff, like the spirit. I was hearing church music and shit. I didn't know where it was coming from because I didn't even have my sound bar hooked up. It was church music playing. I heard old grandmammy singing in the background. Oh, waited on the water. That shit was powerful. Negro spiritual out there, man. I fucking had to grab my Bible. Collect, because I can't afford them high rates up to heaven. You know, I ain't gonna run my bill up. He ain't running my bill up. So I had to call Jesus collect. He was like, yeah, that brother down there, he's feeling the spirit. The spirit, man, Gray. It wasn't even the spirit. It was a spirit. There's a missing eye in that motherfucker. That boy had slave power for about 18 seconds, and then he lost it, and he caught a cave in, and then he lost the match because he won't season enough. He didn't understand what the power he had. He couldn't control it, so the slave power left him, and then he got his paycheck, his ham sandwich, his sour cream and onion chips, his sweet tea, and him and old boy got on that Greyhound and went on about their business.
What's up with Blade looking like Urkel, by the way?
He a nerd. That's why he always wants to hump some booty or something, man. He can't get none on the regular. You don't know. You just got to pull out the 7 feet of dick he got in his pants, and these bitches just, fall to their knees because they can't help it.
Well, Sticks, do you think Cameron Grimes and the Voltrons will make their own stable?
I wouldn't be mad at it, to tell you the truth. I mean, they're planting the seeds. I mean, yeah, they're literally planting the cotton seeds for that. So, I mean, it's a matter of waiting to see if it grows.
I mean, Cameron got enough money he could pay old Massa to get him off that farm. Get them boys there ready.
The way Cameron talks, it sounds like he owns his own plantation.
He does. That nigga got a plantation. I know his family done beat a few niggas in their heyday.
He's gonna be the first guy to get them onto the moon, on the field on the moon.
I'll go talk to Bezos and work that shit out.
But for a second straight week, great match. I mean, they obviously hard R's together. In the tag match 2 weeks ago looked really good, and Idris in this match looked really, really good. I mean, he hulked up from the powers from his ancestors, so that looked good. He was eating those kicks like he was eating them sour cream chips. So he took those. But all in all, it was a really great match. I mean, these guys are breaking out. I mean, I would really love to see them more on TV, and I know that the quality of my shirts aren't going to be quite as they get more TV time, but I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Up next, Thea Hale and Bodie are roommates and chase you.
They fucking
horrible comedy segment. Looney Tune sound effects. Classes start next week, but until then, Bodie gonna beat that pussy up like it was the one responsible for overturning Roe. Up next, White Collie versus Jensen. Jensen looking like a great value Chris Pratt, throwing awful punches and even worse spinning heel kicks. White Collie targets Jensen's wife. His left hand is in trouble. The match was nothing special. White Collie picks up the win. Grimes back in the locker room. Braun is happy to see the Grimes he wants. Grimes says, "Fuck off, Steiner." But I digress. Sticks, what did you think of the comedy segment and Chase U, the match with White Collie and Jensen, and the short Grimes-Braun segment?
Well, instead of now trying to find some place in the library for them to hook up, now they're just actually roommates, so they can just pick whichever bed they want to hook up on.
There's going to be a skin bed and a real bed.
Yeah. So that was interesting. The Cameron Grimes and Braun Steiner. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's not a match I'm looking forward to, but hey, let's keep hyping it up. And Von Wagner and I could care. I can't get behind White Collie and Briggs and Stratton Jensen. I mean, I could use a little bit of a break from these guys, but I see we're not going to. And like you said, that he originally hurt his wife. And then he started targeting his left arm, his mistress. So I mean, that was something different. Obviously, he was gonna he picked up the win, so good job on Von Wagner. But I mean, outside of the comedy skit, like Cesar says, I didn't pay much attention to Cameron, and from that point on, I was just kind of checked out on that match. So,
Well, Cesar, thoughts on the Chase to You segment, the White Khali match, and Grimes, and well, never mind. Well, you don't have to talk about that. I know you didn't watch it. Chase to You and the match.
They fucking. The shit's about to be called Connie U, because you know, I mean, I don't know how Florida votes went, but that's political Cesar. I don't know. May still be able to get Plan B omelets down in Florida. I'm not sure yet, but they about to be fucking. Hopefully, they both taking sex ed, or she does a lot of anal. What was next? Oh, White Khali. Yeah. So then, what was next?
That's it. Up next.
Oh, Braun Breaker. Yeah. Nobody gives a shit about Braun Breaker. Shut up and get your bitch ass in the ring.
Alba Fire, Flame and Bat in Hand versus Lash Legend. Wade talking about basketball for some reason. They took the whitest chick on the roster and had her fight the blackest chick on the roster. She's on fire chance. After hitting a gory bomb, Alba was about to swanton, but Lash, getting revenge for the evil things Whitey can do with a bat, attacks Alba. Alba wins via DQ, Cesar. What do you think, Alba versus Lash?
Yeah, apparently Lash Legend she almost went pro or something. That's why Wade was talking about basketball.
She got drafted. She was drafted and then COVID hit.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She got drafted and then COVID hit or something like that. So they were just talking about what the athlete she is. I mean, it was an all right match. It wasn't bad. Wasn't a barn burner either. Wasn't 12 stars in the Tokyo Dome, but wasn't bad. Then Lash saw the writing on the wall. Maybe she was watching a little AEW. She knows how these pale ass crackers like to hit niggas with bats and shit. And she's like, not today. I don't look like no black tag team in AEW. This bitch ain't gonna catch me slipping. I seen how nigga hating Sting operate. So she grabbed the bat and hit Alba Fire with it. Little preemptive strike. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta keep your head on swivel. These streets is tough. So that was that. They'll probably fight again, like have a bat on a pole match. Great American butt meat. So sure, we'll get that match down the road. What was next?
Sticks, Alba, her bat was on fire because she's a wizard. No, what'd you think of Alba versus Lash?
Lash got Alba before Alba got Lash with the bat. So I was happy with that because after you've watched AEW enough, and I mean, I'm starting to even kind of wish Sting was maybe not white. Hey, I mean, I was happy for it. I mean, she got her before she got got. So I got nothing wrong with it.
You know what's funny, Cesar, is I'm so uninterested in Gacy and his druids. I skipped over that fucking part.
We know who they are, though, right?
Well, it was right after the Grimes and Braun segment. I'm like, Cesar ain't gonna give a shit about that. And then I put after that I put Gacy and druids out, and then I skipped to Alba Fire.
So something piqued my interest that some crackers said earlier, and I was trying to think about who it would be. And if I'm right, I'm really gonna be mad about who it is. I think it's the GYV.
Dawson. No, who?
I think it's the GYV.
Oh no!
Think about it. You haven't seen him.
Oh.
And then he said the thing he got me. He said you guys have tasted gold, but now with me, when I show you the real way, gold will taste so much better. I think it's the goddamn GYV. Because I swear they did a move that the GYV does in that match last week.
Oh, the elevated DDT?
Yeah.
Fuck, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Because they showed the clips. And when I saw the DDT, I was like the GYV? This is bullshit.
Damn, because the finisher used to be the Ticket to Mayhem?
Yeah, Ticket to Mayhem, yeah.
Oh, that's right, yeah. The Ticket to Mayhem, isn't that like the elevated codebreaker though?
Yeah, it's like the big rig, but I think they started doing that DDT after something else, just because they didn't want to be like compared to FTR or some shit.
Well, Sticks, now that my day has been ruined, what
Yeah,
did you
good
think
beat.
about? Did you already talk about Alba? Yeah, you talked about Alba, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, did we talk about last week how those guys wrestled in
We skipped it.
Yeah, in the fucking cloths. In the
Jake,
fucking mess.
They
Jake-
wrestled in their robes, in their one-way seen out masks. We did. I don't think we talked about that.
Jake messaged me when we were done. He goes, "We didn't even talk about the Druids." I was like, "Fuck," because I was gonna say they out there wrestling, looking like Orko and shit from He-Man.
And I remember I said the week before that, I was like, I know these assholes ain't about to wrestle in these hot ass rooms in that fucking thing. And then they fucking did.
They earned their fucking paycheck. That
It had to be hot in there.
Up next is the main event for the North American Championship. Mello with Trick versus Tony D with fucking everybody. Tony D and his baby blue PJs versus the man who don't miss or own a shirt. The crowd divided on Tony D. One-upsmanship starts, Tony D winning in the numbers game as Trick busts out the Costco-sized baby oil, ready for a fight. Pretty damn good match between these gentlemen. Funny, for every near fall, they smash cut to Trick's face. It's funny. Tony D with a roll through tackle into a back body drop was cool. Tony D crawls to Santos to get the knucks, but Santos throws them to Mello instead. Mello knucks Tony D for the retain. Did Santos just break the code? Oi, Wade shouts. Brown order back off as Tony D and the family scream at them from the ring. Sticks, the main event for the North American Championship. What'd you think?
Good match. Mello keeps looking good, and Tony D's getting up there. First opportunity he had for a singles championship, so definitely won't be the last. But Mello looked good. Then we finally got the possible break apart. We finally got it, so we'll see where we go from here. I mean, we're gonna get the epic three-man trios finish tag team match for everything, or what are we gonna get? But it was a hell of a good match, and we finally got the possible break apart of the family. So not a bad way to end NXT.
Cesar, thoughts on the main event? Mello versus Tony.
It was a real good match. Trick got on the sidelines, and then all five of them other assholes got on the other end. Trick was like, "Oh, fuck this! I ain't getting jumped for you, motherfucker. You can eat dick." And then these guys are great in the ring. We know Mello's great in the ring, and he can make anybody look good. But yeah, he don't miss. And then at the end, old Santos slid him a little bit too hard. Mello caught them shits, punched Tony D straight in his bullshit ass, and then got the dub and got out the A champion still on top, as he should be. It was a great main event. Santos and them backing up, laughing and shit. Santos was looking serious. The other two were laughing. But yeah, great match.
And that was NXT for the week, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with AT-Dub. It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. It's time to hear from the American Dragon. Gatorade should be thicker sign in the crowd, made me laugh. Tony's in ring, Brian all chubbed up for pro wrestling. Forbidden Door, then the violence of blood and guts. Zack Sabre Jr. match is not happening. No blood and guts for him either. Brian is not cleared to compete. Brian has found a replacement. It will be a surprise. Zack Sabre Jr. comes out. Oi! Doesn't say anything. Cesar, what do you think of the open of Dynamite?
Drag a hurt. Get the fuck out. If I can't watch you wrestle, what you wasting my time for? And then you don't even let Tony speak. Tony's entertaining. He's drunk, drinking mules, cutting the shit. You out here wasting everybody's goddamn time talking about, I can't wrestle. But I'm an asshole because Eddie Kingston said I'm an asshole. And I picked somebody, but you don't know who it is. Because I came out the bad guy tunnel. Shut the fuck up. If you came out the good guy tunnel, bad guy tunnel, get your bitch ass on the shelf with bitch ass pump. And the rest of them bitch ass hoes that's in there. Get out of here. No, I don't care about blood and guts. Shit can suck my ass. It makes my ass itch.
Well, Cesar, real quick, the Mox promo in back. Just noticing everything like I try to. I noticed that you could see the shadow of the boom mic above his head. I don't know why. Just a little stupid details.
That's because I always bring stupid shit up, and now you start looking for it, and that's great. See, it's I don't care. I don't even know what he said. What did he say?
I didn't write what he said.
I blacked out. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. I was looking at stupid shit.
The sticks, the open of Dynamite, and then the shadow of the boom mic.
They definitely could have done this thing with Brian Danielson. They could cut this to like a 20-second promo, and then maybe actually had another match on here since you got a shit ton of guys on your roster. But I guess they wanted to get Zack Sabre Jr. out there to show you that he's actually here in the States now. And John Moxley backstage is basically talking about Tanahashi and how he's gonna basically beat him and become the inner room, which is a catchy word in wrestling this time of year. Interim AEW champions. Just a little bit more hype for the match coming up here this Sunday.
Trios tag up next. It's Orange Cassidy and Roppongi Vice versus Will Ospreay and Aussie Open. One of them looks like Green Arrow. Rocky Romero is a midget compared to everybody else in this match. Facts. They probably shouldn't have Orange Cassidy wrestle before Forbidden Door because this cracker gonna get re-injured, covered in all that fucking tape. United Empire murdering these fools heading into commercial picture-in-picture. Trent dominated during this. Orange Cassidy wipes out Aussie Open. Looks like Trent is limping around here. Holy shit, Orange Cassidy and Ospreay just had a hell of a sequence here, which ended with the Sundog Millionaire or Hundredaire, according to Cesar. Aussie Open just double teamed the life out of Rocky. What the fuck? One of the Vegemiters just pulled up Trent from the ground into a pile driver. Jesus. Slow the fuck down. This is insanity. Orange punch to Fletcher. Orange Cassidy picks up the win for the team. The IWGP tag champs are out. FTR out. Clusterfucky man. Gotta watch them all. That's the theme of the night. Sticks, what did you think of this trios tag?
This is a really good match. I mean, Roppongi Vice and Orange Cassidy, which I think, if I remember right, they're part of the overseas Chaos.
Yeah, Chaos.
So they were good. And Will Ospreay and Aussie Open, United Empire, they were good. I mean, this was for it being the first legit match. This was, I don't know if you want to call it an opener, but I mean, I guess you kind of it was a really good opener match. I mean, like you just elegantly sang, and we had Jeff Cobb and Gro Khan came out, and then FTR came out, so we had a little promo of matches that we have coming up this Sunday. So not that terrible of an opener for AEW.
Cesar, the clusterfucky man. What did you think?
Yeah, I mean, everybody got their shit in. We all knew Orange Cassidy was going to take the pin because, spoiler alert, he's going to lose on Sunday. Of of course, that shit happened. But no, this was a good match. Everybody got their shit in. Trent and Roppongi look good. Yeah, that crack. What's that crack up in Roppongi? I don't care. That little flippy ninja.
Rocky?
Yeah, Rocky Balboa.
Romero.
Yeah. Oh, Rocky Balboa cracker. That nigga looked like he 5'6". I look bigger than that motherfucker in real life. I swear I probably am. I mean, he may be more strong or whatever, but that motherfucker looked like he 5'3". Like everybody else in that ring looked like they were 6'2". It was like Spud Webb playing in the NBA. That motherfucker looked regular size. All these other motherfuckers look like giants and shit. So good on everybody selling to that cracker. But yeah, it was a good match, good opener. And then Orange and them won, and then old FTR and them had to come out and do some old fuckery. And then it looked like I was like, God, don't let this turn into a 5-on-5. I don't need that shit in my life right now.
Jay Lethal, Sanjay, and Worst Khali promo. I don't give a fuck about that. Mangria is watching wrestling, so it's time to interrupt. Some Mexican old ghost appeared on the front porch speaking Spanish, all covered in red. It's a creep. No clue what she was saying, but she was creepy, probably cursed me and the house. Chupacabra is going to swarm the house later. I missed Christian's promo. Oh, Jesus. Christian mocking Jungle Boy's dead dad. Luchasaurus comes out and chokes Christian. Christian says, remember what happened to Marco? Christian hugs Luchasaurus. Caesar, I'll fill in the gaps here while I try to remove
Man, this was a grade A old school attitude era promo about Jungle. He called what we all thought. He got out there, he was talking to Tony. First of all, the crowd was calling him an asshole. They were telling him to shut the fuck up. He kept calling the crowd idiots and shit. It was great. It was great. Then he goes, God damn, somebody slammed the shit out of that microwave. Who's eating up a burrito? What the fuck microwave do to you, bro? What microwave do to you? So he pretty much said he was still mad at Jungle Boy for throwing him out of the Battle Royal early, so he didn't get the roster bonus, so he didn't get like an extra payday, and it robbed him of a championship opportunity. And he said he's been waiting in the lurch ever since then. Trained Jungle Boy up, brought him all the way up, gave him the high ride just to fuck him and piss him off, and then put him on the shelf and say he's never coming back. And then the way he cut it was, he just made it seem like he was real petty, and it was fucking funny as shit. He goes, oh, Jungle Boy, the one time I don't walk you to the ring, hold your hand, give you a pep talk, you fucking lose. He goes, that's the power I have. And all this other shit. And then said Jungle Boy's mom was trying to get her some Christian dick. And then said he was going to replace his dad. Said his dad see him as a failure, come down from heaven and call him a failure. It was great. This shit got a standing ovation for me. I was happy the whole time. And then, Luchasaurus came out. Yeah, think about what happened to Marco. I was like, oh, shit, you speak that nigga's name? I didn't know we could do that. I know we can talk about people. AEW plays by different rules. We can talk about people who've been fired. I'm just waiting for old Kraken to talk about Swerve one time or something. I'm with that glop glop. But yeah, this shit was great. You missed a great promo. I laughed at it. It was good shit.
I can't wait for Christian to name drop Chris Benoit. Sticks, what did you think of this Christian promo?
This was a really good Christian Cage promo. He hit all the spots he needed to, came out as being the petty king and telling the reasons why he turned on him. And like we had talked about last week, how we wish that they would have shown the footage of him talking to Jungle Boy's mom and sister. They showed the exclusive social media footage that they put out there. So they did all the good stuff. This was a really good promo. Like Cesar said, this tugged at the attitude heartstrings a little bit when he started cutting it. So I give Cesar, it was a really good standing O promo, and it was one of the better ones that Christian Cage has cut.
Congratulations, Christian, our captain. Cux and Kyle in back cut promo about Forbidden Door match. House of Black Magic crack a shits Malachi Black versus Penta. Penta flies out of the ring onto Black, but Penta's hurt his own back during this. This match is actually really good. Heading into commercial picture-in-picture, Black in control. Crowd split on these two. Penta with a rolling cutter gets a 2.5. A chop from Penta to Black gets JR to say that he would have popped his nipples off and across the room.
Yep.
Black with the coup de grace gets him a 2 3/4. Penta with an avalanche fear factor that was fucking cool. Black is all the way across the ring. Penta claws his way over to get a 2 9/10 before Black gets his foot on the ropes. Black with the waffle jalapeno for the win. That was a hell of a match. Pac out to help Penta. Smash cut to Miro on the Tron, hyping up the match at Forbidden Door. Sticks, what did you think of Malachi versus Penta?
This was a really good match. I mean, outside of the one that we had talked about before taping that happened on Rampage, this probably could have been the match of the week. I mean, this, you had the near finishes, you had the infamous either foot on the rope or just getting a fingertip on the rope. The avalanche fear factor, that was awesome. I mean, Penta being able to do all this stuff, although hurting his back kind of early in the match, still being able to do a lot of this stuff, really good. Malachi got the win, and we got Miro on the Tron. But that fatal 4-way for that new championship doesn't look that bad. I mean, it doesn't really look that bad. So all in all, good match, great match, probably the match of the night on Dynamite.
Cesar, Malachi versus Penta.
Like I told you on the chat. Oh, yeah, I didn't watch this.
Up next, Adam Cole.
No, seriously. I got to give you an explanation, though. I know this was probably a really good match, but I've seen these guys wrestle each other a lot. And because it was for that fucking title on this fucking pay-per-view, and Penta is AAA and cannot fight on the pay-per-view, this match was pointless. We all knew Aleister Black was going to win. So, I mean, they probably put on a really good show. Didn't watch it.
The match that you should watch is Andrade El Idolo versus Rey Fénix on Rampage. Fucking tore the house down, but I digress. Adam Cole, baby, on commentary for Hangman versus Silas Young. Loving Hangman's commentary this week. That's wrong. Loving Adam Cole's commentary this week, putting over Silas big time. Now Silas is the type of guy who should be doing the double stomp, and he does it during the commercial picture-in-picture, that big fuck. Tony pressing Cole's buttons on commentary. Don't talk to me anymore. Silas, very athletic, though he does stumble a little bit, but still very impressive. Hangman pretty much decapitates Silas with a clothesline and then the buckshot for the win. It's story time with Adam Cole, baby. But Sticks gets a boner. It's Switchblade interrupts, tells Cole, since he lost twice to Hangman, that he cannot face him for the IWGP Championship. Tells Hangman it's not him either. Brawl ensues. And then Brother Cora hit the floor. It's Okada. Okada comes out. Hangman and Okada clean out the ring. Okada towers over everyone in this ring. Wow. A lot happening in this. Cesar, what did you think? Did you watch this one? Hangman versus Silas.
I watched this one. Wait, did Silas get an entrance? Or was he just in the ring?
No, he got an entrance.
He got an entrance. Yeah, because it was his debut. Two-time ROH television champion. Had a long running feud with the Hangman. So I figured they had some chemistry and they could put on a good match. This was actually a good match. For somebody, I would say for a casual who didn't know. But if you did look at it, looked at Silas, be like, oh, man, it's 2 other times ROH champion. That means they believed in him to get it again. And then, he said he fought with Hangman before. Probably really good. But, fucking Tony and Cole, man. Tony and fucking Cole. And then when Hangman came out, Tony was trying to get him to come over to the desk. And he saw Adam Cole and kept walking. And Tony was like, I tried to get him to come over here. What for, Tony? I didn't read the nameplate. Was there a nameplate?
No.
So wait. There's still no nameplate?
There's still nothing.
I'm losing interest here. But yeah. Good match. Yeah, was it? Cole went silent because he was just watching the match for a minute. And then Tony said something. And he's like, what? I'm trying to get you invested. I'm invested. I'm watching the match, Tony. Cole and Tony. Great chemistry. And then Cole yelling at the end, ring awareness, Silas. Ring awareness. Oh, damn it. And then Hangman hits the buckshot. So Cole doing his job on commentary as he should do. Yeah, great match. Then yeah, old Switchblade Cracker came out, sporting the title. Yeah, he said he's sorry for interrupting story time. But he said he wasn't gonna fight Cole, wasn't gonna fight Hangman. And then Cole looked like he's gonna hit old Switch with the title. And then who makes the fucking plane ride over? Who has to come out to rule ass and clear everybody out? The goddamn Rainmaker, looking for his 48th time being the IWGP Heavyweight Champion of New Japan. Coming out there to rule ass, beating everybody, trying to throw some Rainmakers here or there, saving Hangman's butt. But yeah, clusterfuckery, like you said. I mean, definitely clusterfuck. Came out there, everybody coming out one after another. Everybody trying to get their shit in before the home show. But yeah, it was a good match overall with Silas. And then set up for I guess we'll have the not main event, but the lead up to the main event.
Stixie Drip Hangman versus Silas.
Like Cesar said, Silas Young, 2-time ROH World Television Champion. This man can go. I mean, obviously, if you've watched Ring of Honor, you know this guy can go. But casuals, I hope it kind of opens their eyes. I kind of like, this is what I kind of like what Tony Khan's doing. He's bringing in some Ring of Honor people in hopes that when you see them, then when they start running the promos for Ring of Honor, the casual fan can maybe drift over there and they'd be like, oh shit, there's Silas. Yeah, I saw him take on Hangman Page. He was pretty damn good. May I stick around and watch this? So really good match. Cole and Tony on commentary, golden. I thought when he went silent, it gave me post Ring of Honor flashbacks of when Adam Cole was with the Kingdom and he was hurt. Whenever Matt Taven and Mike Bennett would wrestle, Cole would come out there and just sit on commentary. He wouldn't say a word. And Kevin Kelly's just talking, doing the match, and he'd be like, Adam Cole, what do you think of this? Just dead silence. So I was like, are we getting a little bit back to that? But finally answered, like Cesar said, the ring awareness, Silas, the ring awareness. That was awesome. Hangman got the win. Of course he's going against a Ring of Honor person, and leading up to the Fatal 4-Way match. Then we had the cluster of Adam Cole cutting him off. Then Adam Cole getting ready to do story time, and then Switchblade comes out and interrupts him. They all head down there. They jump Hangman, and then the god of professional wrestling over in New Japan himself comes from the heavens. Rainmaker made the trip over to the States and clears the ring, where it's just him and Hangman face to face. So not a bad way to lead up to the Fatal 4-Way for this Sunday.
I'm kind of happy you guys were positive about that match because I really did like it. And of course, Silas, I mean, he did stumble once. He stumbled once. And
when he did the shit, the jump on the did they get it?
Botches was all over
over it. Of course they were.
I was like, damn, I felt bad for Silas. I was like, fuck, they're all over this dude. But yeah, I'm glad you guys liked that match. It was a pretty good match. Tony with Stokely, Jade, and Kiera Hogan backstage. Red Velvet is injured, so they having a baddie talent search. Keep the pictures PG. And Tony.
No, his sister's in Christ.
Cut the shit.
Cut the shit.
Tony with Chris and Athena. Tony all over the place this episode.
With all the hoes.
They clowning on Jade and crew. And Jade, Cut the shit. The
the shit.
disrespect. The disrespect. Stealing her gimmick. Damn it. Marina Shafir with Nyla versus Booty Storm. Good cameraman is working tonight as Booty Storm with all kinds of open like a 7-Eleven. Marina still green as goose shit, and it shows. Nyla attacks as ref is distracted. Commercial picture. Marina on the attack. Marina with a scary looking German to Tony. Good Lord, we do not need another injury. Marina not really selling well. I guess they want her looking like a badass, but that's not really what I'm getting from this. You know what? Injure that hoe, Tony. But nobody needs Marina. Booty with a Kishi crack attack. That's what I'm calling it. Whiplash the fuck out of Marina's neck. The most deadliest move in all of sports and entertainment gets the win for Tony. Nyla attacks, and we get Thunder Rosa for the save. Oh, Christ. Tony clobbers Nyla with the championship. Stare down between the ladies. I'm just going to go through this real quick. Darby and Sting backstage promo. Darby says the sides will be even on Sunday. Alex and Phoenix video promo about match with Andrade and this week's Rampage. But the real story here is the Tony interviews and the Marina Shafir Booty Storm match. We'll start with Cesar. Your thoughts on Tony, Stokely, Jade, and Kira?
Well, first of all, let's get this fuck shit out the way. You didn't take notes on Ikofe and Cameron Grimes, but you took notes on
Tony
Marina
with,
Shafir.
Chris and Athena.
Stupid son of a bitch! What a waste of paper.
Roll Tide. Paper. It's my phone, asshole.
No matter. It's a waste of battery then, and then you can recharge it. Anyway, Stokely always delivering what he does.
Cesar, cut the shit.
Kira Hogan always looking fine. Wait, I don't watch Rampage. Has she wrestled?
Who?
The other bitch back there that's looking fine. Kira Hogan.
Yeah, she's got all kinds of ass.
Yeah, I said, has she wrestled though?
Yeah, she's wrestled before.
Is she good, or does she just have ass?
She just has ass.
Okay, all right, that makes sense.
As MJF would say, mid.
Yeah. Oh, R.I.P. MJF.
Big ups. And Stallion Pete.
Stallion Pete. Oh, yeah, Stallion Pete. MJF. But yeah, having a baddie search. And
Jordan Devlin. No, I was kidding.
Jordan Devlin. As Stokely wanted all his sisters in Christ. Please keep it PG. And then, yeah, the best part about it, Tony finally spoke back. And Tony, yeah, cut the shit. PG, keep it in PG. And then, yeah, somehow he transported himself to the other side of the building and talked to Stat and Ember Poon. I don't know her name anymore. I ain't got time for that shit. She's Ember Poon. Didn't she say something smelling like, I swear, she said something about smelling, and it always gets me to the sheriff always talking about she smells like cat piss. She looks like she smells like cat piss. She said she like smelled something. I don't know. Whatever.
I didn't really.
Yeah, they talk some trash or whatever. They want to be. They don't care about them bitches being baddies and whatnot. And Ember Poon still coming for Jade title. And then told Jade to cut the disrespect. The disrespect of probably what, I don't know, Mangry. How long has this been going on? 2 months.
Well, she's 30. She's 31 and 0. So
no. I'm talking about telling Tony to cut the shit.
Yeah, she's 31 and 0. So it has been going on for 3 months at least.
At least been going on for 3 months. You go disrespect. The only time we like to see Jade talk. I mean, I like to look at Jade. I don't like to see Jade wrestle, really. I like to look at Jade. Jade be wearing that slutty shit out there. You know, she look like she, might peg you a little bit. Gives me some scared excitement. No fear boner action.
That catchphrase could be a shirt, damn it.
Cut the shit.
Tony.
Cut the shit. Yeah. I mean, who doesn't like cut the shit?
What?
Nobody. I don't even know what cutting the shit is or what shit Tony's doing. Tony usually just says, here with Jade Cargill undefeated. And then she rambles on for 3 minutes and then tells Tony to cut the shit. I'm waiting for Tony to be like, all right, hold on, bitch. What the hell is the shit? How am I cutting the shit?
Then she fucking backhands him.
Backhands the shit. Oh, backhands the trash out of that man. Then the doctor comes to his rescue, and we get Jade versus the doctor. And then Adam Cole's mad because he's like, "Bitch, I got hit earlier by Tony Storm. Why ain't you saving me?" Anyway, I digress. Yeah, Maria Shafir. Only thing about this was Tony Storm was wearing short shorts.
I was gonna ask if you put it on mute for this match.
Yeah, I mean that match is good. Fast forward and reverse. Just look at the red, move around the ring, and then yeah, of course, yeah. The best part is the most devastating move in all of sports entertainment: the roll up. Of course, takes that young dumb hoe out, and Booty Storm is gonna fight the Thunder Rosa at the fight.
Sticks to Tony interviews, and then the women's match.
Yeah, Stokely and Tony hitting on all cylinders. Stokely looking now they're instead of a baddies, they're looking for some sisters in Christ. So Jade with cut the shit, Tony keep it PG, and then he pulls some white cracker magic stuff. He's talking to Chris and Athena, and Athena makes the comment about how last week she smacked Stokely in the back of his head on the way down the ring. Athena saying she's coming after the title, and then went ahead and ruined one of the best catchphrases AEW has. And Tony Storm and Maria, she won with the most devastating move, the move that's undefeated in all pro wrestling. Won with the roll up, and we had the face to face with her and Thunder Rosa ahead of their match this Sunday. So that was basically what we need to know about that match.
I can't wait till Jade faces Tony Storm, and she could do that line to her. And Tony's cut the shit. No. Up next is the main event: Jericho and Murder Hawk versus Mox and Tanahashi. Sammy and Tay with Jericho. Regal on commentary. Man in the mask, it's nice to see you. Oi. Not seeing much from Tanahashi. Mox with the back rake, love it. Murder Hawk did 2 moves, and he is sweating profusely and is beating it.
Cheeseburger.
Good thing I'm sitting down. Mox getting roughed up during the commercial picture-in-picture. You can see Jericho giving Tanahashi the taps to cue him for moves. Is Tanahashi New Japan's Goldberg? Dude, slow as hell.
It's Okada.
Tranny Manson, that's disrespectful. Tranny Manson, of course, making sure she gets noticed. Tanahashi was in the walls for a while. Mox with the cutter to save. Looks like Mox slapped Tanahashi in the eye. Tanahashi frog splashes onto Murder Hawk for the win. Mox and Tanahashi discussing which hospital they should go to after the match. And yep, you guessed it. Cluster Pokemon! Gotta watch them all. Of course, to close the show, good Lord, this is stupid. Mox and Tanahashi just standing there face to face with zero sizzle to their nothing burger of a feud coming up. Sticks, your thoughts on the main event of the Go Home show to Dynamite?
It was an okay match. The thing I was thinking about after the match when they showed Tanahashi and Moxley standing there, I'm thinking, I was like, I wonder if the person, or I'm assuming Tony might come out. I was thinking, I wonder if Tony thought this was going to be different than what it really looks like out here on the floor. Because it looked like a cluster. The cameras were, you went from one camera to this camera, different cameras, this cameras. You go back to the ring, you busted this. One cameraman about got taken out by Jericho and Kingston, and it was, it's from start to the opening promo to finish, it was on par with what AEW is good at doing. So I'll leave it at that.
Did it get you hyped for Forbidden Door?
Man, I was hyped for Forbidden Door like 3 weeks ago.
I forgot who I was talking to.
When I knew New Japan was coming over, I was hyped from the beginning. So,
well, Cesar, it's the main event of Dynamite. The clusterfuckymon prophecy comes true every Wednesday. What did you think of this main event?
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, Tanahashi and Mox got their shit in. Jericho and Murderhawk got to sweat. Well, Murderhawk got to sweat over everybody and think about cheeseburgers. No Jake the Hoe. So I don't know where he was. And then old William Regal, man in the mask. Boy. Gentlemanship. Sure, he's always fine. But yeah, the shit at the end made no fucking sense. They get the win and then they're gonna stare at each other in the ring while everybody else just beats the fuck out of each other outside. I mean, Tay Conti was wearing heels. I don't know where her slut ass ran off to. I should get away. I don't know. Sammy fighting, Hagar fighting, Pride and Powerful fighting, Eddie Kingston fighting, Wheeler Yuta fighting. I think the new guy came out with a mask on and a robe like the GYV. He fighting. What's her name? Them crackers that Bretsky runs their fuck shit. They fighting. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just like, what's the point? And you gonna stare at a hoe in the ring? You can't do shit till Sunday. I mean, they're probably talking about each other. Going out there and fight 12 assholes out there. I ain't going out there to fight either. So how about you stare at me and I stare at you, and then we just hang out here in the ring? Okay, deal. We just beat them other two crackers, so we good.
Dude, I have to use the bathroom so bad. Can we just stand here? We don't have to throw punches, do we?
Yeah, we don't just all right. If we stand here and just talk about it, we don't have to won't be thinking about it. Oh yeah, you're right, because I'm not thinking about it. Thinking about what?
Did you get some of the dude wipes from Walmart that I asked for? Because it's gonna be bad. I had some bad.
But hey, after you take that shit though, I'm trying to get some chicken. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get some chicken.
Well, after we double team Tay, of course. I mean, work up an appetite, you know.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, yeah, are the cameras still on?
Hopefully there's no boom mic like earlier.
There's a shadow. No. Well, folks, now it is time for the Forbidden Pod, the Forbidden Door predictions. It is this Sunday. We have a lot of matches to get to.
10 matches.
Plus caveats. Well, I think they announced a couple more for the pre-show.
I only heard of one for the pre-show.
I don't even know what fucking order these are in. I went on Wikipedia. I listened to Cesar.
All right.
But when you go on Wikipedia, the matches are all out of order. Like the Moxley Tanahashi match is like in the middle, and the fucking end is like the pre-show match. In the beginning is like Jericho. I was like, oh fuck this. So I made my own mind up here. I don't care, but it's AEW, folks.
But you got them all off Wikipedia, which means they all should be there.
I got them all off of Wikipedia. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 matches were on Wikipedia. On Rampage, they added 2 more.
Damn it.
But
it's going to be 1 a.m. again.
They're on the buy-in, so.
So wait, there's 3 matches on the buy-in?
I believe so. Yeah.
Them niggas going to be there till 1 a.m.
Once you hear them, you're going to know, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
But first, the Gun Club and Max Caster versus Yuya, DKC, Alex, and Kevin, all from New Japan.
Scissor me ass, daddy.
Sure, I'll go first. Let's get the Gun Club a win because they're fucking entertaining. Cesar.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the scissor me ass, daddy.
Okay. Sticks.
Unanimous. We're scissoring. We're getting a 3-way scissor for the Scissor Boys.
Let's do it. Scissor. Yeah. Up next. And this was added, Cesar. I'm not joking. The Factory versus Hiro and Yoshihashi, which is the number 4 at Panda Express. Sticks, what do you think here? What's going to happen?
I'm taking the Yoshi, and I'm taking those guys. I'm not taking the Factory.
I don't think I will ever pick the Factory, even to be funny. The Factory can go fuck itself. Cesar?
Yeah, I'm also taking the New Japan.
Okay. Up next, Swerve in Our Glory versus Suzuki Gun El Desperado, and Yoshi didn't write the rest of his name. Basically, the blacks versus the Asians. Cesar.
Taking the Negras.
All right. Now, this is where I'm going to pick different because I think this is going to add to the friction between these two gentlemen. Some mishaps in the ring, perhaps. I'll say that Suzuki, Mitsubishi, Hyundai takes the victory this time. 6.
You think them skinny ass, cracker ass Asians gonna beat fat ass Keith Lee?
Hey, man. Yeah. Sticks.
Huh?
6.
I am going with Swerve in our glory, in my glory, in our glory. I still think you could do some fuck ups in that to still have like the tension, but I still think they can win. So
I see Swerve quitting before Keith Lee, and fat ass Keith Lee will beat both them Japs.
The disrespect, Cesar.
Fat ass Keith Lee or Japs?
Jericho, Sammy, and Suzuki versus Eddie, your mother, Wheeler, and Shoto Umino. Hi. Man, you can't go against Eddie. I gotta pick Eddie.
Both.
Eddie is awesome. I don't care about Wheeler, but Eddie, he's got some bones to pick with old Jericho and Sammy from what happened at their fucking previous match. Sticks, who's winning this?
See, this is a tough one because I know for all the stuff that Eddie wants to do, it'd be better that he could do it in blood and guts. And I just don't. I can't see them winning this and then winning blood and guts. I'm gonna go with Jericho. I'm gonna go Jericho Suzuki in the Appreciation Society.
Well, plus, I mean, Tay's probably gonna do some fuck shit like hand him a bat or some shit.
It's gonna be fuck shit galore on this one.
Cesar?
I also am picking Jericho because I think Eddie and them are gonna win blood and guts.
Okay.
Next,
for the IWGP Championship, Switchblade versus Hangman versus Adam Cole, baby.
Baby!
Okada. Cesar, who is taking this fatal 4-way match? Do we have a four-sided brother court?
Now, I'm definitely, I don't know. I know who Sticks is gonna pick, so I'm gonna pick the fuckery. I'm gonna pick Okada wins.
Wow. Okay.
We've seen it before. We've seen it a bunch of times. I think Tony Skeets probably tried to convince old boy to let Okada have a win on AEW TV. I don't think Hangman's winning. I don't think Cole's winning. The smart move would be to keep it on Jay White and try to set up the feud later. But my caveat is in this match, and according to my caveat, I'm gonna pick Okada.
Sticks, what I mean, we know what you're picking, but why are you picking it?
Well, see, here's my thing. I'm torn because as a business part of this, I know how New Japan wants to get over in the United States. And of course, if you're any wrestling fan, you know the biggest guy, the biggest star, the John Cena to New Japan is Okada. So that's what really is like, fuck, this is going to hurt me on it. But I got to go with my heart on it. I got to go with my guy. I got to go with Switchblade. And my caveat is also in this match too.
Wow. Okay. Well,
see, my only thing is to get casuals to know who Okada is in case they don't, is to give him the belt. Because JR is going to talk up Okada throughout this whole match. I already know it from his years of being over in New Japan. That's the only reason why. Like Stick says, it's a business decision. I can see it, Okada, because I feel like the New Japan guy is way more business coked out Tony Skeets. But if this guy gives Tony Skeets some coke, Jeff Hardy's in the building, we don't know what could happen.
I'm giving this the fuck shit certified match of the card. And the reason why I'm picking Adam Cole, baby, is because Red Dragon are both out, making Adam Cole seem he's alone. He's got the Bucks.
He's got the doctor.
He's got the doctor. I don't know. He's kind of feeling left out. He's feeling defeated. He's kind of feeling like he doesn't matter anymore. That's why he's puffing his chest out. He's puffing his chest out on commentary. He's over here telling Switchblade, man, you know you're gonna pick me. We're gonna fight, right? We're gonna fight. Nope. Switchblade just goes, nope. You keep losing. Next. So I think Cole has a chip on his shoulder. Cole wants to matter again. It's the fuck shit certified match of the night, and I think this match could be undisputed. No, I'm picking Adam Cole, baby, for the win.
Sticks. You know, with that pick, you know what comes to mind? Tell me you don't watch New Japan without telling me you don't watch New Japan. You don't know the G1 Classic is coming up? Adam Cole's not going over there for that.
Up next, AEW's All Atlantic Championship match. It's also a fatal four-way.
Oh, God, I forgot about this.
The Bastard Pac versus Miro versus Malachi versus Clark Connors. Because that one dude got injured. What a shocker. Yep. In the cursed pay-per-view. They made some changes and Clark Connors.
Wait, hold on. Are you shitting me? Wait, no, you're dead ass?
You didn't know this?
No, I don't keep up with ATW shit.
Yeah, he got hurt. He got hurt in the match, so they pulled Clark Connors. They're putting him over there. Yeah.
Wait till you hear who else is missing this pay-per-view for a funny reason.
Oh my God. Well, it ain't that faggot. Oh, fuck boy. Sorry, still Pride Month. I apologize.
I'll go first.
Dropping F-bombs again.
I love Pac, and I would love it for Pac to win. This dude has the best matches all the time. I don't know. I think they want Miro to be a big deal. Possibly he can win the title. They'll give him a major push for the. I don't know. You know what, Tony Skeets? Go do another line of cocaine with your talent. I'm gonna give it to Miro because.
Are you picking Miro?
I'm picking Miro to win that championship. Cesar, who are you picking?
I'm picking the asshole they just keep putting up to the moon with wrestling the same three guys every fucking week. I'm putting over a stab in the dirt for the goddamn black magic cracker shit. For some reason, I think this asshole is going to get this fucking title because these guys like don't lose. Now they got Julia. This would be the icing on the cake for black magic cracker shit to actually like survive. Buddy Murphy's hurt, so he'll come back getting ready to talk trash with Alistair being champ. I'm picking black magic cracker shit.
And you know there's gonna be black skeet in someone's soul by the
somebody's soul. There's probably gonna be a whole load of black skeet everywhere.
Money shots of black skeet. Sticks, who's winning this fucking fatal four-way?
Oh, I got Miro. I'm picking Miro on this. This is gonna be like an elevated above like the TNT championship for him. I mean, all he needs is just a tag team championship and the AEW championship, and he's a Grand Slam champion. So I think they're gonna give it to him as a new champion and start pushing him.
The only reason why I don't like this belt, it's not the concept. It's not the concept of the belt. That's fine. It's the European Championship. It looks like the Women's Championship.
It looks exactly like
the Women's Championship. So I'm like, why? Why couldn't you do something different? I don't know. I digress. Okay. Up next, it's FTR versus Jeff Cobb and the Great O'Khan versus Roppongi Vice. It's for the Ring of Honor and the IWGP Tag Team Championships. The match could possibly steal the whole fucking show. Sticks, who is taking it? Who's taking all the gold? Uncle Dax.
I'm actually leaning towards them because I mean, they're on such a high. I mean, the pop and all that stuff, and like they said during commentary, they had talked about FTR, how much the IWGP heavyweight tag team championship would mean to them. So you know what? No, I'm gonna go with Jeff Cobb and the Great O'Khan.
Oh, you just
I
thought, man, I was like,
because they're already IWGP, but I know Jeff Cobb wrestles Ring of Honor. So if they, with them possibly having a Ring of Honor championship or a Ring of Honor pay-per-view coming up, they could win that, and then they come back over there and they could face FTR again, or you could run this back for the Ring of Honor championships, and they could lose those and still be over in New Japan. So I'm going with Cobb and Great O'Khan.
I was gonna pick Cobb and O'Khan because I didn't want to lean more towards the AEW talent, getting more wins over New Japan. Should I change it?
Nah, you want it to be the same.
Well, you're not picking them, are you, Cesar?
No.
I just find it hard that if
FTR,
FTR
Migria, if it makes it easier for you, I'm picking Roppongi Vice.
What?
I'm picking the half and half.
Wow.
I'm picking the AEW and New Japan guy to win the ROH, both in ROH, one AEW, one New Japan, both in ROH. And I'm only picking it because I saw something the last time they fought FTR for the titles. They were hyping it up as been like, this is the third time Roppongi Vice has fought somebody new and still not won the ROH titles. And they were like, is the third time going to be the charm? And that match got interrupted by Will Ospreay and them before it really came into fruition. So they still haven't proved themselves as a tag team. Best friends haven't had any gold. Now they're with Chaos. Chaos needs some gold. They're all kind of like one group. And if you want to bring in Chaos from New Japan over to mainstream, you obviously bring them in with a group that has a foothold in AEW. So the half and half business-wise, I say Roppongi Vice wins the ROH and the IWGP heavyweight chair. Trent probably doesn't mind going back over there because he's been with Roppongi Vice. They've been doing their own thing. You still have Orange and Sexy Chuck and whatever they're doing. I'm picking Roppongi Vice. So if you want to pick FTR.
Well, let me tell you my reasons. Okay, I already told you why I was going to pick Cobb and O'Khan. The reason I wasn't going to pick Roppongi Vice isn't because I don't like them or because Rocky's a midget. I was not going to pick them because of what I said earlier. Fucking Trent limping around in that match. I'm like, oh, fuck. He's fucked. If he's injured, they're not going to put the titles on them. And the reason why I wasn't going to pick FTR is because I know FTR, they love tag team wrestling. They don't need to have all the gold. They say, yeah, they're important because, tag team wrestling is important to them. And they do have tag team championships in two companies. They've had them. That's why
they're not going to Japan no time.
I think they would want to put over tag team wrestling more than they would want to put over themselves. But just to make this fun, we each have a different pick here. I'll pick FTR.
Well, see, the reason I didn't pick FTR is because they're on AEW TV every week. So when are they going to have the time to fly over to New Japan to defend those titles, even to drop them? I mean, you would have to have New Japan, like a New Japan tag team as the number one contenders, come to the United States to beat them in AEW for them to take those titles back over New Japan. If I was New Japan, I probably wouldn't want that. I'd want my champions to come to New Japan, to our organization, and defend those titles, to either lose them or to at least defend them once to lose them. And they're just on AEW TV every week, so it's going to be hard for them to be off of TV.
But if they do this New Japan American deal where they have New Japan USA and actually get some airtime, that wouldn't be a bad way to have guys come over to New Japan USA and have Jeff Cobb and them or Roppongi Vice or FTR to lose those titles to some guys like that who could show up and then go back over to New Japan. I'm only picking Roppongi Vice because what you said, they want to promote tag team wrestling and they want a good feel tag team moment. I feel like Roppongi Vice being the underdogs is the way to go. And I know Trent and what's his name probably don't feel they can travel. I'm sure they don't care. I mean, Ospreay has proven it. That cracker was on Dynamite, flew over to New Japan, had a match, flew back for this Dynamite.
Up next is the big mystery. It's Zack Sabre Jr. versus Brian Daniels' replacement. Lots of rumors and
all right, question. Hey,
online.
should we pick who we think it is for possibly an extra point?
That was going to be my caveat, actually.
Well, I'm just saying you can have a different caveat and then still maybe get a point off this.
I mean, there is really no rules. We can make up whatever we want.
That's what I was saying.
There's any constitution here. Yeah,
I mean, it's up to you whether you want to.
Don't say it yet. Don't say it because I'm going to say mine first. I'm going to say mine first.
Okay. But wait, are we playing that way? Or are we playing? You want?
Yeah. Okay, I'll try to think of another caveat. But well, the mystery man or woman. No, the mystery man versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Is
who is taking this? The mystery man or Zack Sabre?
I'm gonna take Zack Sabre because I think you could set up for when Brian Danielson is healthy. You set it up that he beat the guy that he picked that was handpicked by him, and Zack Sabre Jr. beat him. So now I have to come beat you to show you, I am the best submission wrestler, best technical wrestler on the face of the planet.
Hang on, I need to write down our guesses. Zack Sabre Jr.'s opponent. Cesar Mangria, and Mangria thinks it is going to be Cesaro who is going to be the mystery man. Sure. And I believe Cesaro will win this match.
Okay. Sticks, who did you pick as the mystery man?
I didn't pick anybody.
Who do you think it is?
Who do you think it is?
I think it's Cesaro. That's who I thought it was because I've read rumors about how he's been down at Breeze's wrestling school down there in Florida, like doing in-ring work with Breeze, but also with a bunch of his students down there. I mean, it's either him or I'm going to wait for Cesar to say it.
There's one more possibly obvious one.
It's not Johnny Gargano, okay? We all know.
All right, then who's your pick? Who's your pick then?
My pick is a guy who's a producer in ROH right now, who hasn't been wrestling a lot right now, who actually won the tag titles with Cesaro.
A-Train. No.
I'm picking Chris Hero. Randomly picking Chris Hero.
Okay.
I think Chris Hero's a little bit better technical wrestler than Cesaro. Not to say Cesaro's not a great technical wrestler. I think Chris Hero's a little bit better technical wrestler. And I think he's going to be the one to show up to fight Zack Sabre Jr. And then I think he'll be the one to go on to Blood and Guts. As of who wins?
Yeah.
Shit, because we're back in the dilemma again. We, like me and Stick said, Jericho's going to win, so Eddie and then can win in Blood and Guts. But then again, does that mean Zack Sabre Jr. wins? So therefore, like, the mystery guy could be the one who gets the pin at Blood and Guts. You want to start this guy off with a loss? I mean, AEW is weird. Sometimes they start people with a loss. Sometimes they start people with a win. Fuck.
Oh my god.
I'm also gonna say Zack Sabre Jr.
Okay.
Because I don't think we've said a lot of New Japan people winning, and I don't think it's gonna be really one-sided. I'm gonna say Zack Sabre Jr. Yeah, that does leave it's smart because it leaves open when Daniel Bryan comes back, he can fight Zack Sabre Jr.
So up next is the other performer that's missing Forbidden Door. It was supposed to be Darby, Sting, Shingo Takagi, and Himaru Takahashi. But Himaru has a fever, so he will not be in this match. So it is now a trios tag. Darby, Sting, and Shingo versus the Cucks and El Phantasmo. Cesar, who is taking this trios tag?
So there's only one team who hasn't lost ever in AEW. There's one man who doesn't have an L.
Oh, fuck. That's right.
No matter what the odds are, no matter who he's facing. Now, he might not be fighting no niggas this match, but he's fighting people with tan skin, and that's going to get his blood boiling. So, and just because they're the two-time tag team champions don't mean shit. I cannot pick. If there's somebody tan or a Negra in a match against this fuckboy, he's going to find a way to win. So I'm picking nigga hating Sting and them over the Cucks and that other cracker.
Sticks, the name you were trying to think of earlier was Hikelu, right? Hikaleo.
Yeah.
I'm thinking because he's in their corner, fuck shit will ensue, plus Brandon. The distractions, I think Sting won't take the pinfall. He won't take the loss. Maybe it's Shingo.
Sting ain't selling shit.
And Darby. Maybe Darby. Who knows?
Sting's going to take 2 super kicks and not sell it.
I think the Cucks and El Phantasmo are winning this. Sticks.
This really sucks because I really do want to pick the Cucks and El Phantasmo, but like Cesar just stated, and that's just the one thing that's
Cesar ever been right.
That's the one thing that always burns in the back of my head with anything that ever has to do with Sting in a wrestling match is the man doesn't lose in ATW. So I'm gonna have to pick, what is it that they call them? The dudes with attitudes. I'm gonna have to go with them. I gotta go with Sting and Darby and the other guy. I really want to pick Bullet Club. I really do. Nostalgia factor, the Bucks being in there for one time only, the hype and all that stuff. But Sting don't lose. He doesn't lose in any matches, so you can't. They're not going to buck that trend.
3 matches left. It's for the AEW Women's Championship. It's Thunder Rosa, who's golden on the mic, versus Toni Storm.
I can't believe you said that. Just do it, man.
Yeah.
Can we all just pick Toni and go to the next shit? We know she ain't gonna win though.
Yeah, I want to pick her, but I don't think she's gonna win.
Sting's going for the win.
Yeah, no, I'm going with Toni. I'm picking Toni. Fuck it. If I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna go down picking somebody that I want to win. Screw it.
Picking from the heart, Cesar. Who's taking this?
Bitch, please. You know I ain't picking against that butt, that meat, that butt meat.
All right. Cesar with Toni Storm. You know what I like about Toni Storm besides the butt meat and everything? Her song reminds me of Barracuda from the 80s. Remember, Cesar? Doesn't her theme kind of remind you of Barracuda?
It does sound like that shit.
Kind of cool. Yeah, we got to go with the booty meat on this one.
Oh man, we can't go against her like we don't go against the doctor.
I Thunder Rosa, everything is so awful about that person.
So awful. I mean, you know how happy we're all going to be if Toni wins.
It's going to be the stand-up. It's going to be the shucky ducky quack quack moment of the night, baby.
I'm going to skeet all over my TV if Toni wins.
Up next, for the IWGP United States Championship,
bitch, please.
Will Ospreay versus Orange Cassidy, freshly squeezed. And you know who's going to win this.
Yeah.
Everybody knows who's going to win this.
Don't say Orange or be an idiot.
Jake is going to win. No. First of all, a lot of people online have been saying this, and I kind of agreed. Like when I first saw this match, even on the podcast last week, I'm like, they're not going to do it. Are they really going to do this to Will Ospreay? This is like having fucking Kenny Omega fight Doink the Clown at fucking WrestleMania. This is I mean, I know Orange Cassidy can go, but Will Ospreay,
Nah.
I don't even know about him. I saw 2 or 3 matches of him. I'm like, oh my God, this guy should be fighting Kenny Omega every week, and I'd fucking crumb all over my fucking TV.
Wait, did he lose to Okada or did he get injured, Sticks?
He got injured and they stripped him of it. See, here's the funny thing about that too. I think they said on Dynamite this week he doesn't have possession of the United States Championship because Juice Robinson getting like I think appendicitis. He never forfeited the title. So Juice Robinson still has possession of the United States Championship because he thought it was some bullshit thing of that. Even though like if something happens to you in 24 hours, they stripped him of it and they did like a 3-way or a 4-way.
For 30 days, I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. The Juice was like, no, I'm keeping a hold of it. So Will doesn't have legit possession of it.
Doesn't Will have like the United Kingdom champion? They said he was some kind of
Rev Pro. I think he has the Rev Pro championship, Revolutionary Pro championship.
Yeah. Well, I know in New Japan they say if you're going to be out for 30 days or longer, they strip you of the title. But yeah, I don't think Juice is giving them the title back.
Is this a clean sweep? Is this a unanimous?
Yeah, bitch. Will ain't losing this match. Come on, son.
Ain't no way.
All right.
No one.
Again, it's just it's gonna get typical Orange Cassidy. He can do it. He's coming back. Yeah. But fucking Will Ospreay, that dude's got a black belt in wrestling. Now, I've never been more impressed with someone as quickly as Will Ospreay. That dude in the confidence on his face. My God.
You need to go back and watch the matches he had with Ricochet.
Oh my God, that's
back when they let Ricochet wrestle back then, and when they were in the Indies.
I saw there is a thing on Twitter that said the best opening 25 seconds of any match ever, and it was those two with their coats on still, fucking flippity dipping all over the ring.
Yeah, they didn't even take the coats off yet.
I was like that Friday meme.
Yeah. So Sticks, you remember that match where the top rope broke and they were still wrestling?
Oh yeah,
the top rope. Like halfway during the match.
Yeah, those boys, they can still do that shit today. If WWE were to ever just have a brain fart and go ahead and future endeavor Ricochet,
no, they need to let Ricochet wrestle like he was wrestling on NXT.
Actually, Ricochet is still in a local medical facility after that match with Gunther on Friday.
Gunther.
And I'm guessing
he can go. Ospreay can go.
I'm guessing this is the main event, even though it was in the middle of the fucking Wikipedia page.
Yeah,
it's for the interim AEW championship. It's Moxley versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. Yeah, Mox winning this. There ain't no fucking question. He's fighting a senior citizen out there who can barely move. Mox has been waiting for this match.
The disrespect.
Mox has been waiting for this match his entire life. I think he waited too long because this dude's about to die. He looks like he walks right out of an anime. I'm giving it to Mox because c'est obvious.
Terrible.
Cesar, who's taking this?
Yeah, it's come on, man. It's Mox. Get the fuck out of here.
Sticks.
Yeah, they ain't letting that title leave the fucking United States of America. That title stays with Mox.
Yeah. Plus, he needs to redeem himself after the mic.
I redeem you. My gods, look down on you.
All right, so caveat time. I'll just get mine out there because I thought of it immediately afterwards.
Sure.
We're not gonna have a Sting appearance without Sting jumping off that fucking railing like he does every goddamn match. There's a trios tag. Sting's got to jump off that railing on the other team.
Sting's jumping off the railing?
Wait.
Wait. The railing or the fucking thing in the crowd?
That, what he always jumps off of, that where in the crowd where there's like there's you know what I'm talking about, Sting.
The entryway to outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Right? I never knew the correct name for it. I
can't remember what it is either.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. So yeah, Sting diving. Cesar and Styx have caveats in the same match. This has happened before. Let's see what their caveats are this time. We will go with Julius Caesar. Julius Comeuppance over here. What is your caveat?
My caveat is how I picked in the main event who would win. To maybe possibly get 2 feuds going. My caveat is Adam Cole will be the one who gets pinned in the main event.
So you're saying he gets pinned by
me? I think Adam Cole gets pinned by Okada, which will, one, maybe start a feud with Jay White and Adam Cole, because Adam Cole cost him his title and gives Okada the win again. And then 2, Jay White will go back with Okada to New Japan and then fight over title. Be like, you didn't beat me. Beat Adam Cole. It gives them the heel excuse both ways. But Adam Cole will be pinned in the main event.
By Okada.
Well, no, he's just going to be pinned in the main event.
So what, you getting 3 guys? That's like 3 chances.
It's not getting 3 chances. I'm saying one guy will get pinned.
Yeah, Adam Cole get pinned by who?
I already chose the winner of the match.
You would bust my balls if I said that.
No, I didn't. No, I wouldn't, because I'm saying Adam Cole's getting pinned.
If I said Miro is going to get pinned.
First of all, you know Hangman's not winning. Nobody picked
you'd be like, who's going to pin him? Who's going to pin him?
Hangman's not winning. Hangman's not winning. He's out. It's Okada or it's Jay White, and it's actually going to be Adam Cole. Nobody else is taking that pin.
Pinned by
somebody in the match. By the winner of the match. And it ain't going to be Hangman.
Which is?
It ain't going to be Hangman.
Adam Cole gets pinned by?
I'm not making it that specific. You've never made it that specific.
This never come up before.
It has. Yes, it has. Every time you said somebody's going to lose, yeah, I bust your balls, but then you say, no, I wrote down what I wrote down.
I said, this guy's going to get pinned.
But you never changed it.
If there's
you never changed it.
If there's
but you never changed it.
You'd be like,
you never changed it.
By who?
Yeah. And then what do you say? I said what I said, and I wrote it down. That's what you said. So
find a specific example. Find a specific example.
If I put specific like that, I get 2 points.
Nope, it's just one.
See, you're always changing the rules. You're always changing the rules.
It has to be.
You're changing the rules to benefit you.
It has to be specific.
Adam changing the rules to benefit you. You're changing the rules to benefit you.
Adam Cole gets pinned by.
Adam Cole gets pinned in the match.
By.
Adam Cole gets pinned in the match.
By.
The winner.
All right, Sticks, what's your caveat?
Well, I don't know if this is getting too vague, but over the last couple of months, Bullet Club has expanded with new members. The last one, the inevitable Ace Austin went over, and come to find out in the Super Juniors, he was with Bullet Club. Well, this Sunday, gentlemen, somebody from the AEW roster will be a new member of Bullet Club and will help Jay White win. I don't know who. I'm going to say that I don't know who, but there will be an AEW member of the roster that will become a new member of Bullet Club and will help Jay White win or retain his IWGP World Heavyweight Championship.
You want to talk about extremely vague?
You got a whole roster.
The whole roster.
Yeah, I said 2 guys.
I just don't know who, because I would never thought that they would have had Chris Bay from Impact. I would have never thought that they would have had Ace Austin from Impact. I mean, I don't know who. I mean, for all I know, Adam Cole. Adam Cole could take a freaking turn and be like, you know what? I'm hitching my wagon back with the Bullet Club, because even though Cesar said that the G1 is coming up, released some of the blocks already, and I don't remember seeing one where there was a question mark on it. So I mean, that would be perfect for it, but
yeah, if they did, they did not have a question mark, didn't they? No, everybody's name is on a fucking thing.
So everybody's been I mean, the big block is the one that Jay White's in, but I don't know who. But I mean, well, hell, I could have been. I just don't know who. For all I know, Hikuleo would come out and help. I don't know, but I just think there's going to be a new member that's from AEW that will become a member of Bullet Club, because they're going to, with this working relationship.
Let me get this straight. So Cesar's caveat is Adam Cole gets pinned.
Right.
And Styx's caveat is that somebody from the entire AEW roster will help Switchblade retain.
He also
said join Bullet Club. So that is a little bit
I'm
more
not saying
specific,
that both of
but he
them.
has a lot of people to deal with.
I'm saying they're joining Bullet Club because we're going to get this working relationship with AEW like New Japan has with Impact. So you can kind of throw them, they can kind of travel back and forth.
So in like one sentence or less, somebody from AEW's roster is going to help Switchblade retain,
And join Bullet Club.
or someone from AEW is going to join the Bullet Club.
No. He's saying it's both.
It's both. Both things are going to happen.
Join
You're gonna
help Switchblade.
You're gonna get the person's gonna come out, and then they're gonna look at whoever it's gonna be either maybe Hangman, and all of a sudden they're gonna throw up the 2 Sweet, and Jay White's gonna hit him with the Blade Runner. 1, 2, 3 retains.
Is that what his finisher is? The elbow thing?
No, he does like what Bray Wyatt would do, but instead of kissing the forehead, he nails it.
Yeah. He just.
I love that. Oh, that's Osprey. Osprey does the forearm thing.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool. Well, this is for fun. This isn't for money. So whatever. Cesar, Adam Cole.
Tell you what, I'll make mine more specific too. It won't be Hangman.
That doesn't matter. Sticks, you said, okay, let me get this straight one more time. Someone in AEW will join Bullet Club
and help Jay White retain.
I mean, because the punishment is we're just watching a program and tweeting about it. It's not like
we're making fun of Jake.
We're not gonna get shot or something. Help Jay White retain. Man, that would suck if Cole ate that. If he eats that pin, what'd you say, Cesar? It was gonna start a rivalry.
No, I'm saying business-wise, it could start 2 rivalries.
Mm-hmm.
If Jay White doesn't have the title anymore, and like let's say Okada pins Adam Cole, right? Like Jay White gets thrown out of the ring by Adam Cole. Okada hits the Rainmaker. Heyman's already down. Okada hits the Rainmaker on Cole, pins Cole, right? Jay White loses the title. Therefore, he has a reason to maybe even start a feud with Bullet Club and AEW, or with the Undisputed Elite. Kick all those guys out of Bullet Club again, and then even be mad with the Cucks. Yeah, you joined Bullet Club one last time, and then your leader here, Undisputed Elite, loses my title. Kicks them completely out to make them separate. And then you could even start a feud there, going across either way.
Where does that leave Adam Cole, though?
What?
Where does that leave Adam Cole?
What leaves Adam Cole is that he lost. So Jay White can be like, yeah, I interrupted you because you lost the Hangman twice. You lost my title. You ain't shit. You're not the Adam Cole you thought you were. I'm the leader now.
Are we getting sad Cole?
I mean, he just won that Owen Hart bullshit. Yeah, he can be sad Cole. I don't give a shit. And then if he really is like he's injured, so he hasn't been wrestling. So if he is like really still need to heal, it gives him time off again. He can just cut promos. Plus, it gives Okada at the top of the G1. Like Stick said, Jay White is already in the G1, so it gives him a chance to like win the G1 now. That's another accolade.
Let's get this straight. It's called the J1.
J1, sorry, J1. It's the J1 now because he's in it because he's gonna lose the title, and it gives him a reason to like win it, and then fight Okada to really get a reign in New Japan and keep the title for a while.
Since it gives him the opportunity to cash it in at Wrestle Kingdom.
Since I lose every predictions round, can I get some leeway here? And you guys, with your weird little caveats, how about Sticks dives off of something other than the ring?
You mean Sting? Because I don't know if Sticks is going to be at the pay-per-view diving.
Hey, you haven't seen Dynamite yet. No, I was kidding.
I haven't seen shit. But if Sticks shows up at Forbidden Door and dives off of something, you would automatically win. You would.
Yeah. What you boys don't know is I'm actually in the bowels of the United Center right now.
Yeah, call
he just opened another Forbidden Door.
I'm the new member of Bullet Club. I'm coming in. I'm gonna help him win.
He read the script. That's how.
Yeah, that figures.
We're lowering the boom on Adam Cole.
The Styx blade. No.
Yeah.
So if Sting dives off of anything other than the ring, can you give me the goddamn caveat?
Fine. So you're including the ramp and all other shit, like a ladder.
Anything other than the ring.
Anything other than the ring?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
It'd be funny if
Okay.
he just dives off the ring all night.
That dude's gonna go to the hospital in the middle of the match. That's what I put. I put Sting diving. Okay, how about Sting diving, but
All right.
not
Anything than the ring, I'll give you that.
all right, good. Because you know he's gonna do it.
I know he's gonna dive off something.
He's gonna put Jeff Hardy's paint on.
No. I mean, you have a real good shot of him diving off the ramp onto those hoes, which is what I thought you were originally gonna pick. You said Sting dives. I was like, oh man, if he says the ramp, he's probably gonna get this in the first 3 minutes.
Well, every time we see Sting, he climbs up through the crowd. He gets on that fucking
and gets on the scaffolding.
The grandpa flying off the fucking thing.
Yeah, and he looks stiff as shit. Like,
all right, that's a man. That is, I can't believe I'm gonna watch this. You know it's gonna be garbage.
hey,
Look, fucking garbage, dude.
If this shit is as bad as the last one, I'm gonna be hot. Because I was up till 12:50 last fucking time, still watching this fuck shit, drunk as hell, mad at nobody but myself for watching it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sitting through the Forbidden Pod. And until next time, go ahead and check out the APPW. We got all new content. As a matter of fact, at midnight Eastern time, you won't know. This is in the past. It'll be downloaded in the future. Sunday Night Skeet returns with the debut of Julius Comeuppance. He has been sentenced to Sunday Night Skeet. We will see the first hurdle. Who gets that first comeuppance receipt? Tune in to watch the shortest Sunday Night Skeet in the history of its run, by the way. It doesn't even make it to 15 minutes.
Jesus Christ, what's it? What's that?
It's a scant 14 minutes, folks. And that's what the rope break's on. I don't know why the rope breaks can't be turned off. But yeah, tune in for that. Get the views up. Thank you, everyone who like and subscribe. Keep doing the same. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, big ups to Stallion Pete and Jordan Devlin.